So thanks for joining me for another episode of ChatGPT. Here's the challenge, is ChatGPT has really changed the game on how we do real estate or even just any business or even our kids. So what I thought I would do is quickly show you how I created how I've already done this, but I'm going to actually start from scratch and we are going to create a letter to target our sellers. But first, because folks don't believe me, I am just like all of you. And I always say I'm coming back to playing the sandbox. I'm really coming back to playing the sandbox. So over the weekend, I downloaded all of my past clients because I've been in the business licensed since 2001. These are people that closed. And then I also downloaded Mark's. So I've got like 6 different spreadsheets. And so Mark's goal, and by the way, this is a scrub. We're kind of fixing this because I think I have everybody's name and address, but just to kind of clean things up. So we've got the address, city, state, and zip, and then he's going to take a moment, make sure we have phone numbers and emails. So that's the homework, because now I had to come back and play in the sandbox just to prove to all of you that what I teach really, really does work. Okay, so this is what you see. The goal in real estate is we need to really generate leads. We need to generate leads. So we're going to create a letter in minutes with ChatGPT. So number 1, you're going to use data from the MLS. We're going to use Infosparks. You could use data pretty much from anywhere. So now I'm licensed now in Florida. All of you know this, right? So at least, Caremark agents, right? So the goal is to find the data. Not everyone has access to Infosparks, but we do, right? So here we go. So use data from the MLS. It could be the MLS, it could be Infosparks, it could be RPR, you name it, Realist, you name it. That's what we're doing. Then we're going to create a prompt in ChatGPT, and then we're going to copy, cut, and paste the data at the same time. And then we're going to use Microsoft Word or Docs, Google Docs, or Pages. You could use OneNote, you could use Evernote, wherever you can write a simple letter. All right, so let's test it. Let's get to work and let's test it. So the first thing I'm going to do is log into Infosparks. So we're in Infosparks. And now what we're going to do is I need to create a letter, so I'm going to make it simple. First thing I'm going to do now that I'm in Infosparks is we're going to go over to reports. So we're going to grab reports. And then I'm just going to pull, you could use the county, you could use the city. I'm going to keep it simple and I'm going to go with the county. And even Mark's homework is to mail this report to every seller based on their city. That's Mark's homework. So I got to be involved to make sure it happens. You already know. But to keep it simple, we are going to grab this data. Now, with Infosparks, around the 15th of every month, we get updated data. So around April 14th, 15th, or 16th, we will get March data. So we're using February data, and this is going in the mail. Now, it really depends on who your target market is, or, if your clients are buying townhouses or attached. So I'm literally going to hit Control A or Command A, and then Control C or Command C to copy. So Control A highlights, Control C copies. So I just copied it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to hop over to ChatGPT, which is OpenAI. All right, so we're in. You can even see that I've added a few Google add-ons. You can see down here. But we'll talk about that another day. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a prompt. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, and I'm going to say, write a letter using February 2023 data for DuPage County, Illinois, and write the letter at a 5th grade level to a home seller. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to say, use this data, keeping it simple. And I paste it, Control V as in Victor, Command V as in Victor to paste. Then I'm simply going to click enter. Once I click enter, ChatGPT is writing the letter. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Then what we're going to do is once the letter is completed, we're going to copy it and bring it over to Word or Google Docs or whatever platform you're using. So if you're on a Mac, it could be something else. You might even take this same letter and have ChatGPT rewrite it and say it in less words or less characters. So now I'm going to simply copy it. So highlight and then right click to copy or Control C, hop over to Microsoft Word and then paste it. Boom. Some of you are like, well, Carrie, I don't like that color in the background. Neither do I. So I highlighted it and let's see if we can get rid of the background. No color. Nope, it's not liking that. Here we go. Well, Control A. Let's see what this does. Themes, no color. Let's see if I can change the background color to something crazy. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's highlighting. So, okay, you know, it's been a minute since I've been in here. Got it. And then I would get rid of this border. So really depending on which product you're using. So I'm going to come up here. I do believe this is my border. And then I'm going to find the borders, no border. There we go. So let me just remind you what I use. Up here at the top, this is my, my Pinterest palette. And I chose white as the background. And then I went over to my grid and I got rid of the table. I got rid of the outline and I'm done. I'm done. Another class, I'll show you how to do a mail merge because I don't really want to use Dear Home Seller, but now I have a letter and I can make this smaller because I know I need to make sure that I'm putting my information here. So Carrie Little, Caremark Realty Group, a way to contact me, my title, because I'm the designated managing broker. Voila. Thanks for watching me for another episode of ChatGPT on Learn to Earn with Carrie. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out all the other videos here on Infosparks. And yes, that's right. You can also learn how to create a quick CM